Historians chose to overlook our challenging past of struggling farmers, of thievery, of murders, and poverty, leaving only the memories of bucolic summer days.
I was not against paying taxes to support the church. I was against paying taxes to support a church not of my choosing.
On the contrary, the inequality in our new nation increased. Sons of wealthy men became wealthier, and those of us from humble means were humbled further. My 9 brothers and sisters and I had no inherited estate to ease our lives, and we had nothing to leave our own children. The only craft my brother Benjamin and I learned from our father was thievery.
I married him, of course. I was just 19 and full of romantic thoughts. I soon learned life with William was not so romantic. We moved far from my family in New York to this wild part of Kentucky to be near his ungodly family. He did not get me the finest farm. He did not get me anything but with child. I was either pregnant or nursing the entire time of our marriage.
Then the true horror had begun. I prayed that my dear mother would never hear of it. We were sent to roust Mexican guerrillas. We razed towns, looted, and raped. At Homantla, every man and boy that fell into our hands was killed. The officers had encouraged it all. I was young, and I was a soldier. I was caught up in the moment. It's what they do. To my shame, it wasn't the Mexicans who were half civilized.
Philip died.
True smart, they said. True ought to be in school, they said. Well, I send him to school. I wanted to try to make something out of him, and I did. A damn fool. He become a common school teacher, opinionated, full of foolish notions of new.
Me from butting in, but apparently the Raymonds and the Perrys forgot the most important reason a young man would want to leave these God-forsaken failing farms. Gold! Gold for the taking in California.
But I soon found my true calling as a teacher. Oh, it gave me such joy, and I shared that joy with my students. I taught them that there is no problem that cannot be overcome with cheerfulness and good humor.
Such a sheltered little missy. There was plenty in my life that couldn't be overcome with cheerfulness and good humor. You could tell she wasn't married. No husband to beat that smile off her face. I bet the newspapers, she was never slandered in the newspapers either. No one accusing her of murder. Yeah, that's right, murder. Right here in your peaceful little community.
Clement Mitchell, an Abenaki man who lived in West Hopkinton. Clement was born in Vermont and moved with his family to Warner in the 1930s. That eugenics program in New Hampshire and Vermont was aimed at our people. They sterilized the women and took the children away and locked them up. 250 women were sterilized, many of them Abenaki. We lost a whole generation, all in the name of breeding better Vermonters.